watching a rescue team in action. One of 27 such teams attached to the fire department of Los Angeles County. 5.5 million people in this area are dependent on their ability to act swiftly and efficiently in any emergency. This program is dedicated to rescue teams throughout the United States and to the men who risk their lives daily to save others. We will be back in a moment to bring you the story behind this exciting rescue.
Yes, sir. The deputies are searching every inch of the grounds. Yes, I will.
No sign of your missing patient. Must have gone over the wall for a full hour's start.
I cannot overemphasize the importance of apprehending Stefano.
Anything you can add to the description that might help?
Well, he looks rather older than that photograph. Diagnosed as a schizophrenic with paranoid tendencies.
Dangerous, huh?
Well, in his case, exceedingly. You know, they're kind of hard to recognize. They're smarter than most people. Stefano is a Czech, brilliant mind, traumatic wartime experience. One of the incurables, I'm afraid.
Harmless-looking fellow.
It's only last week we found these in his pocket.
Homemade matches.
Try striking one. Now blow it out.
Some sort of incendiary matches, huh?
His record shows that he was a chemist in a town called Liedersee.
Wasn't that the place that the Nazis scorched off the map?
It was. And in his disturbed mind, those fires have never gone out.
All right, Jenny.
What took you so long, Jim?
Oh, chasing a puff of smoke over near the Meadows place. Old Cal was trying to cure a ham. Fortunately, the only thing that got burned was the ham.
That wasn't the only thing, dear. A certain deputy forester's wife was beginning to burn a little herself. Just this once, I made the mistake of believing you'd actually be back for lunch when you said.
Now, after 12 years of marriage, you ought to know me better.
Hey, you think that critter could spare you long enough to join us for lunch?
I'll be right back in a minute. How's my heart, Pa? He was lying there just as real as I see you right now.
You better go with him, Jim.
Yeah. I think this lunch was doomed right from the start.
What do you think is wrong with him, Pa?
Can't tell, son. Heart attack, maybe. Best thing's get him back to the cabin. Call the dispatcher for a rescue team. Rescue 8LA available.
Go to Deputy Forrester's place at Conifer Flats. Report of a heart attack.
10-4. Don't cut that cake quite yet, Skip. Ellie wants us to make a stop on the way back.
Brother, why us?
I don't know. This must be Taggart area. I guess they figured we could get there faster than sending another team up in the valley.
Best thing is just let him be quiet till the rescue men get here.
Sounded like he's up.
Not all it sounded like. Hey, mister,
Warden, from this moment, I will tell you everything that you are to do. You must not raise your voice or attempt any disobedience.
what are you, some kind of stick-up man?
Close the door. Tell the others to stay outside, please, for their own safety.
Everything's okay, Mary. Stay out there. I'll be out in a few minutes.
Lock the door. punishment. The vengeance that must destroy evil.
Why did you come here?
To do what must be done. Do not attempt to interfere. If you attempt to interfere, I will be forced to use this gun. And I hate killing. Life was not given to be taken.
I can't argue with that. I think it would be a little easier if we didn't have that gun, but...
Careful! You may force me to destroy everyone under this roof. It is from here you give the warning of fires, yes?
That's right.
The world was born in fire. By fire, it must end. Put your face against that wall.
Mommy, why is Daddy staying in there so long?
I want you both to go to your room. And wait there until I call you. I'll stay in there. Jim? Jim?
I am sorry to do this. I do not wish to hurt anyone. Only mankind is the destroyer. But I am the hand of punishment.
Jim? Jim?
I will not hurt you. You are the innocent ones. You will help me, yes? Tell me, what is behind that door?
It's kind of storeroom.
Come. In there you will be safe. While I go and see who is coming now. Be sure to be very quiet. Yes?
Could be at Staggett's wife. The bullet had passed through the fleshy part of her shoulder, but she was in shock and couldn't tell us what had happened.
Still think that gunshot was a hunting accident?
The way she fell, it must have come from the house.
Yeah. You know, it's too quiet over there.
Wes, I can't figure this. Hell, neither can I. One thing for sure, bullet wounds are a job for the sheriff. I'll call him.
Rescue 8 to L.A. Woman with gunshot wound. Better send up a couple of deputies. 10-4, Rescue 8.
She'd be more comfortable in the house, Wes.
Yeah, she might be safer out here, Skip.
Maybe you're right. What about the heart case we were called on?
Only one way to find out. Fire Warden Jim Taggart wasn't by any stretch the kind of a man who would take a shot at his wife. But if Jim hadn't, who had?
Taggart! You in there? Taggart! Hey, Jim!
Nobody home?
Yeah, don't seem to be. How's the lady doing?
She's resting. She'll be all right.
It's good.
Jim!
She cannot hear you.
What's wrong? Taggart have a heart attack?
Yes. I am a friend. I thought it better not to move him until help came.
Well, that wasn't a heart attack. It hit his wife.
A bullet from a hunting rifle. And the husband was down below in the storm cellar, you call it. When I told him, poor man, he just fell down like he was suddenly very sick. I will show you.
You buying this?
I wasn't completely, but I didn't know why I wasn't, and we had to find out. there. Where's the light switch?
This will help. He is over there in the corner.
You all right? Yeah. Well, that's locked as tight as a drum. I think we've got a homicidal maniac on our hands.
We got more than that. This guy's a firebug. Take a look at that match.
Yeah, incendiary. Sure hope Taggart's kids are all right.
You don't suppose Taggart had one of those hunting accidents,
I was supposed a long time ago. Gotta find some way out of here and fast.
What's that funny man doing now? Piling furniture and stuff in the middle of the room. But why? Don't know. You just stay quiet and I'll get that old key.
There's a lantern.
That's padlocked from the outside.
Let's see if we can find something to chop with.
That bone will not help you. I cut the wires while you were unconscious. Do you think a man who has lived for 3 years as a slave prisoner of the Nazis does not learn to think of everything? I saw thousands of my countrymen die in Lidice. They thought I was dead. And perhaps it was true. A man must first be dead before he can be reborn to his true purpose. What I do is not to one man, but to all. It will soon be over.
What are you going to do?
Mankind must look into the mirror of its own destruction, and there learn the fire of truth.
You're a sick man. You're in worse trouble than any of us.
It is the world that is sick. I will teach it to heal itself in the pure heat of flame.
My wife and children, you're not going to let them be burnt?
I too once had children. A wife. They were herded into caves. Do you think that death has but one voice? It has many. You will hear, and they all cry for vengeance. When your forests are a red blaze in the sky, then you will learn the truth. And only then you become ashamed.
First fire, Skip.
Boy, and if that gets in this timber, we're in trouble.
How the heck you open a light you can't even see? How is your feet? Come on. I'll see if there's anybody left on the inside. Run along now. The children. They're okay. Mary, she's safe. Think you can make it now? Yeah. Out the window. Anybody in that house, son?
The fire, but a fireman went in after him.
I don't start. A fireback. My partner's in the far safety now. He went in that direction. We can handle this if you can give him some help.
Going around behind. You can't shoot in 3 directions at once.
Stones cannot stop flames. The hand of vengeance shall be a hand of flame.
Last chance, fella.
I didn't shoot the kill, but he might have got one of you.
Well, whatever he dies of won't be that bullet. It'll be a while before he plays with matches with me.
Still burning, Skip. Just like a crazy idea and a sick mind. Well, Jim, looks like you're going to collect some insurance on your furniture. Thank goodness you still got a roof over your head. Pretty funny putting in some fire insurance.
Oh, I don't know. No funnier than 2 rescue men who almost didn't get rescued themselves, huh?
driving Mary to that hospital.
Don't you worry. We've had enough excitement for one day. Boy, that little old fella sure gave the targets a rough day, huh? I guess that's the toughest kind of a fire to put out. Burning hatred in a human brain.